Hi, I'm Sarah from the Yoga Room in Mornington, and today we're going to be breaking down a balancing posture, Uttitha Hasta Padangusthasana. So I've got Sean demonstrating here for me today. First of all, we're going to run through the full expression of the posture, and then we'll break it down and show the different modifications. So Sean, taking the weight onto your left leg, picking up the right foot, hooking the big toe with the first two fingers, extending the leg out in front, exhaling chin to shin, taking 5 breaths here, and then inhaling up, exhaling the leg out to the side, taking the gaze over the opposite shoulder, and taking 5 breaths here, and then we'll inhale back to the center, exhale chin to shin, inhale, lengthen the spine, and then pointing the toe, bringing both hands to the hips, and taking 5 breaths here, and then at the end of the 5 breaths, releasing the leg down to the ground. So there are a few different modifications we can do with this pose. So the first one would be to pick up the knee with the hand, just letting the ankle drop below the knee, staying here for 5 breaths. From here we can come out to the side and breathe here for the 5 breaths. After the 5 breaths, we come back to the center, and then again extending the leg, hands to hips, and breathing here for 5 breaths. And then once we start to develop the space, we can start to work at picking up the foot by hooking the toe with the first 2 fingers, and perhaps this might be enough. You can stay here and work on the balance, so making sure the standing leg is nice and strong, making sure that it's straight as well, so nice engaged thigh. And then think of tucking the tailbone under, holding the lower belly in and extending up through the spine, so lifting the heart. Once we start to gain the balance, we can start to extend the leg out. So perhaps it's just to here and you can stay and keep the leg bent. And then over time, slowly working the leg to straight. You just want to make sure that if you're straightening the leg, that you're not rounding the spine like this. So it's better to keep the knee bent rather than the spine bent. And then from here, we would again take the knee out to the side and breathe for our 5 breaths. And then after that, we inhale back to the center, extending the leg. And something quite common in this posture is to lean back whilst you're trying to lift the leg high. So we just want to make sure that we're thinking of extending up through the spine, lifting from the heart, strong standing leg, and the lower belly is nicely drawn in. So that was Uttitha Hasta Padangusthasana and all of its modifications.